Good morning, this is Guy from the Vecino's Coffee Guy, and I'm going to do a series now, week after week. I'm going to do a different brew method each week. Some people call this a French press. I call it the press because actually the bottom is made in Denmark, and it's really, I went to France and went to a department store and I said, "Do you have a French press?" And they looked at me and they brought me a girl that spoke English, and she goes, "Oh, you mean a coffee press?" And so the French girl called it a coffee press, so I started calling it a coffee press. She said, "Those are made in Denmark." And so they're really not French. Somehow we get the credit for the press. So I'm calling this the coffee press. This is my Primula filter. It's a stainless steel and a glass filter holder, and on a Bonavita stand with a Hario pot. This is called the Silverton, and this is one that you can either use as a pour over, or you can steep brew by letting the water sit in and opening the valve. This is the Kova filter. It used to be called, now it's called the Abel filter. The guy that made it his first edition, and I guess there's 3 or 4 editions now. This is the Cone coffee filter. It was designed by Abel, who worked, I believe, for Kova Coffee in Portland. And this, of course, is the Brewista brand of glass decanter that's commonly called the Chemex. This I got with a grinder that I ordered for travel. It's a hand grinder. I wanted something I could travel light with, and so I ordered a hand grinder, and I got this with it. This is the Abel filter in a Hario. You know it's a Hario, and they come in plastic, and they come in glass, and they come in ceramic. Because of the hole in the middle is a bigger hole. The design of keeping the paper away from the wall of the cone has ridges, and I wanted and this is a number 3 that would hold the Abel filter, because I don't like paper filters. I like the oils to come through, and that's why I've chosen all the brew methods are stainless steel and reusable, washable, because it lets the oils through. Then this little filter I bought as a strainer to put over my air pot, because I often make large presses, and I'm going to make that. I'm going to make 2 double presses, and I thought this fits perfectly in the hole of my air pot. It's a pump pot, air pot. Some different people have different names, but it's a thermos that has a pumper on it, and I take that to church Bible study with me at Harley Davidson when I go Sunday mornings. And I thought this will be perfect. It'll fit right there. And often a French press will have coarser findings in it, and I want to strain those out of the coffee, because not everybody is as tolerable with coffee grid than I am in their cup. So, but I decided that this actually clogs up, and so I noticed that there's a big difference in filters, and we'll talk about those as we go. So welcome to my series on pour over. I do not have, what you do see missing is the clever. I've had those before, used them, and used them specifically for tea over a cup, and letting it sit, and then when you set it down, it drains the steeped tea into your cup. And you don't see the AeroPress, which I have and loaned out, and I don't remember who I loaned it to. And I have a disc that's made by Abel that I use instead of a paper filter on that. And so when I find that, we'll do one on the AeroPress, or maybe I might have to break down and buy another one. So welcome to my series on pour over brewing and brewing my style with all stainless steel filters. This is Guy from the Vecinos Coffee Guy. If you would subscribe to this, you'll get a reminder. If you like it, I believe it sends you a reminder when we do a new video every week. So welcome to our series on brewing with stainless steel. Thank you.